Hello and welcome back to Lesson 22. We are working on Session 2 this time, Finding the Missing Part of 10. So let's take a look at our seesaw activity here. And it begins on page 431, and we see a scene of a market and a little boy outside the market. And there are lots of groups of items here. There's some seeds, apples, bell peppers, lemons and limes, water bottles, and flowers. And most of these are in groups of 10. We'll look at the ones that are missing some numbers at the end. But right now, let's focus on some groups of 10. I want to look at these flowers. I'm going to circle the flowers. And I see some pink flowers and I see some yellow flowers. Now let's make sure there's 10 altogether, just to be positive before we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flowers. Some of them are pink and some of them are yellow. Now you can look at them, they're set up like a tens frame. So I can easily see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pink flowers. So I'm just going to make a note to myself down here, 4 pink flowers. And that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow flowers. Now I remember that there were 10 altogether, so 4 plus 6 equals 10. Now let's take a look at these packets of seeds. I see some bean seeds and I see some tomato seeds. This looks a lot like our flowers. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bean seeds. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 tomato seeds. Now we know that 4 plus 6 equals 10. And if you reverse those numbers, 6 plus 4 will also give you 10. Now let's take a look at these apples. How many red apples do you see? Great, I see 2 red apples as well. So let's see what part is missing to make 10. I know there are 2 red apples. Let's see how many green apples there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Let's jump over here to the green and orange bell peppers. And we'll see that they are also set up like a tens frame. See if I can get my writing tool to work. So if one side of a tens frame is full, that means I have 5 because half of 10 is 5. So then how many more will give me 10? Well, I can do this in 2 ways. In the last lesson, we learned that 10 is made up of a double of 5, 5 and 5. But if we see that there are 5 green bell peppers and there are the same amount of orange bell peppers, we know that there are also 5 orange bell peppers. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And finally, let's look at these lemons and limes. I am having trouble writing today. Okay, how many lemons do you see? Lemons are the yellow fruits there. Good, I see 3 as well. So I want to know how many limes there are that will give me 10 fruits altogether. 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Now there are 2 groups that I did not circle because we don't have a group of 10 yet. I'm going to use another color here to circle these groups. Let's take a look at these red bell peppers. I have a tens frame set up for them, but there's not 10. There are some missing. You can see right here that I have some missing bell pepper spots. So let's see how many red bell peppers we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7, but we're missing some in order to make 10. How many empty spaces are there so that we can fill it up to make 10? Good. 1, 2, 3. 7 plus 3 equals 10. And you might have also remembered that when we did the lemons and limes, 3 plus 7 equals 10, so that 7 plus 3 also equals 10. Finally, let's take a look at these water bottles because I don't have a whole group of 10 here. Let's count the water bottles to see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 water bottles, but I'm missing some to make 10. How many empty slots are there in this crate so that we could have 10 water bottles? Excellent. There's just this one missing. 9 plus 1 equals 10. All right, let's look at page 2 on our seesaw activity. And we're going to see some crates of foods here, just like the bell peppers and the water bottles. You'll see that they're set up like tens frames for each one, and they tell us how many are already there. But now to find the missing number, we have to see what's left, what's empty. So it says in this first one that there are 6 green apples. How many more apples will you need to make, and trace the number, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 4 more to make 10. 6 and 4 make 10. Let's take a look at these lemons. They tell us that there are 8 lemons, but there are also some missing, and that's the number that you will put here to make 10. So 8 and 1, 2 make 10. Finally, they say that there are 3 red peppers, but there are a lot of empty boxes that we need to figure out that part to make the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 and 7 make 10. So now I want you to try page number 3 on your own. You're going to do the exact same thing. It'll tell you how many of each item there are, and you need to figure out how many are left to make the number 10. Don't forget to trace your number 10. It's good practice. But what I'm looking for are these empty blanks here. I want to know how many more you need to make 10. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in lesson 3.